this review will be a little different. It won't have a script. I never really thought in advance with this review. This is just going to be me straight telling you guys how I feel about Neptunia Virtual Stars on the PS4. So, this game, if you just want to hear what I think about it and then leave, this game is awful. Idea Factory has been giving less and less and less with Super Neptunia RPG, and they found out how to make a game so boring, so monotonous, that you just don't want to play it. I usually have an agreement with myself that I have to finish a game before I review it. And I can't finish this game. I have like 10 hours in it, maybe? And I cannot finish this game. And it's one of the rare games where I just can't do it. It's so boring and so unfun. They figured out how to make a game so unfun that you just want to put it away. It's that bad. So they try to make the combat as like a third-person shooter game, per se, and like a third-person shooter. And then you can play as the VTubers and hack and slash your way through the combat and whatnot. And first off, it's already a problem because the goddesses, the ones that use the guns, are just objectively better in every single way. They can sit back, they can shoot, they can dash around, they can strafe, they have a faster movement speed, they have a better dodge. They're just better. So already off the bat, your game's a failure because you have no incentive to use the mechanics that you've created. It's ridiculous how this went past them. Some enemies require you to switch between the goddesses, like, oh, there's a book, you gotta switch to Blonde and then shoot with the shotgun and it will damage them. If you shoot with Noir, you won't actually get any damage. But the VTubers, the ones with the swords, are just basically useless. I never, ever had to use them. And when I did use them, I felt like I was just not playing the game optimally. The level design is it's just like the same thing every single level. You find a lever, you pull it, you unlock a gate, you go back to the gate, horde after an enemy, Funny fact, while I was editing this game-breaking glitch ended up happening. So that's pretty cool. After enemy hordes, over and over and over again. And if you skip any of the enemies in this unfun disaster, you'll be underleveled for the boss. And then you'll go and you'll fight the boss. And what do you do for the boss? You strafe around him. The entire time, just strafe around him and shoot him, and he's dead. They have no, AoE attacks. They have, there was one boss that had an AoE attack, but guess what? I could just power through it because it had 10 health. It's I don't know what they were thinking. So, I bought this game originally for the rhythm game, because I heard that there was going to be a rhythm game in there, and I love rhythm games. And I love Neptunia. So I go, and I'm playing the rhythm game, and I'm like, oh, okay, this sounds fantastic. Here we go, let's try the rhythm game out. It's very basic. You just hit one button the entire time to the BPM of the song that is playing. You can do little dance moves and stuff. I played that rhythm game, and that's probably the best way to get your points to rebuild your city and stuff. And so I played the rhythm game a bit, and I was done after maybe 3 hours. I full comboed all the songs. So what we have here is a game that tries a bunch of different things in it and fails at all of it. I'm sorry if I'm being really brutally honest with this review, because I'm actually really annoyed, because this game I was looking forward to a lot. It's a bad shooting game, it's a bad hack and slash game, it has bad level design, it has a bad story, but worst of all, out of all of this game is made for VTuber fans. It is obvious to me this game is made for VTuber fans. You would be a Neptunia fan, a hardcore Neptunia fan, to get this game if you didn't like VTubers. And here's where it gets real sad. If you're a VTuber fan and you bought this game, I'm sorry, because all you got is a bunch of advertisements every loading screen of your favorite VTubers not being able to play them. That's all the VTubers are. They're just advertisements scattered around the game. In fact, I bet the VTubers like HowlLive and other companies funded this game. It's a disaster. It's terrible. I don't recommend anybody to play this game. That's it.